So in order to do this, you're going to need to use either a micropipette or a microsyringe. So if you're using one of our microsyringes, then on the tips that we supply with this, there are two graduations, so an upper one and a lower one. The upper one, as you can see here, is for 10 microlitres. So in order to solubilise your Lambda DNA, which is in a tube that looks like this, you're going to need to transfer 100 microlitres of water. So if you're using the micro syringes, then you're going to need to do this 10 times using the 10 microlitre graduation. Once you've transferred 100 microlitres of water, you need to put the cap on, and then you're going to leave it for 5 minutes to solubilise. Once you've done that, then you're going to give it a really good flick for at least a minute to help solubilise all of the DNA. You shouldn't then be able to see any opaque bits, it should all look clear. Once you've done that, you're then going to transfer 20 microlitres of the Lambda DNA into each of your restriction tubes. So here, first of all, I'm taking the EcoRI restriction tube. So you're going to carefully, again using your micro syringe, transfer 20 microlitres, so 2 lots of the 10 microlitre graduation, into the tube, being careful not to put the tip all the way down into the blue at the bottom, because you don't want to lose any of that on your tip. And then you're going to change your tip and then repeat. So you're going to do this then for each of the other enzyme tubes. So here I'm doing the blue BAM tube, and then I'm going to do the same for the green tube as well. And then you're also going to want to put some into the yellow empty tube, because that will then be your uncut DNA when you come to run it on your gel. So you're then just going to leave them for 3 to 5 minutes. You're not going to pipette them up and down or anything like that. This is the best way to do it. It's just to leave them on the bench for 5 minutes and then flick them like this, exactly the same as you did for the Lambda tube. So hold it firmly with one hand and flick with your finger with the other. And then what you'll find is you get no then blue spots at the bottom of the tubes. It all looks nice and clear, suggesting that you have solubilized it correctly. If you have anywhere you have still got some blue spots left, you just give it a bit more of a flick until it has properly all been solubilized. And what you should then see is just a light blue but clear liquid at the bottom of your tube, just like you can see here. So once you have done that, you can then pop them into the foam floater, which you will then use to pop these into the water bath, and then they're ready to go into the 37-degree water bath and be digested.